The K2 is a 1-inch large diaphragm condenser, and it's got a 6922 valve at the heart of its operation. Using it on vocals is absolutely outstanding. By using this K2 on vocals up close, I can get a very intimate tone. What do I mean by this? Well, I get a lot of low and low mid frequencies emphasized. Now, this is an overemphasis, so it's just enough of them to truly make these vocals stand out. When you put any microphone fairly close to a vocalist, you get a lot of sibilance at times. Now, we may want to use a pop screen. In doing so, I still get the K2's characteristics, and I know that its loud dBSPL rating means I can have it up close or further away and still get a really good sound. I can use the polar patterns to tune in how much of the direct versus room sound I want to put into the vocal recording. Using the variable polar pattern control on the power supply, we can go for a very closed-in cardioid pickup, which means we get a lot of direct sound. Using a vocal booth like we are, we can get a lot of that direct cardioid polar pattern because we're just getting the vocal tones. Or we can move it out to omni, ensuring that not only do we get our direct sound from the front, but a nice amount of reflections from the acoustic environment. You can even go for a figure 8 pattern, which picks up the front and back, but disregards parts of the sides.
The cost of human life is going down every day. You know the times are getting tight. You kill a man and you start up a car. How do you sleep at night?
We've got a fairly wide vocal sound at the moment. This is the RØDE K2 used in omnipolar pattern. To concentrate the vocal sound more to the centre and help push it to the front of the mix, let's switch it over to cardioid polar pattern.
What's happening?
The cardioid polar pattern has given us more definition as well as some proximity effect. If you're not into the proximity effect, you can always remove it using EQ. For a lot of the vocals I work on, I like to have just a touch of it in there, as it gives more tone to the sound and actually helps it stand out in the mix. Let's hear how that tone works with the rest of the instruments in the mix.
You sleep at night.